Hello and welcome back to the Western Wilds. Today we need to collect up the remaining grass to fill the new fermenting silo. Then we can look into getting some new equipment to empty the silage clamp too and prepare for the second cut of silage. Let's get farming. So to start off with today, as I said, we're going to be collecting up the rest of the grass that we've got kicking around on the field. I'm not going to spend too long doing this, or I'm not going to dwell on it too much, because we spent a lot of the first two videos doing exactly this job. So I want to get this cleared and out of the way fairly quickly. If we can then get the silage clamp there cleared off pretty quick after that, that would be great. I have an idea what I'm going to do for that, and we're going to actually hire a piece of equipment for that, because it's not something we're going to be doing long term. So hiring a bit of equipment and returning it should be fine. We have £480 in the bank, and I'm actually slightly surprised by that. I was expecting us to actually have run out of money at this point. So for us to be in a position where we are able to actually lease a bit of equipment at this point is absolutely fantastic. To get the new equipment that I want, I think what we're going to have to do though is sell off a bit of the silage early that we've already got. So we're going to give that a try. I've forgotten to unfold my silage trailer again. Never mind, we'll be fine. And you can see actually in these fields, the grass is already growing back really nicely. So yeah, a November cut of grass I think is very much on the cards. We've got an interesting issue running up the side of our field over here. It's telling me that we don't have access to the land. So it looks like this very edge here, we're not going to be able to pick up some of the grass. A little bit annoying that, but we'll see what we can do to make sure we can pick up enough of it as possible. Might be that having a windrower to pull in from the sides is going to be a very, very useful piece of equipment going forwards. And that brings us up to having all the grass collected up. We are actually at 3/4 of a trailer. We've already delivered 2 trailers off here, but that is pretty cool. 78% of that. Now, before I head back to the yard, I have noticed something as I've been driving backwards and forwards. There's an information box here with the electricity. Oh, turn the electric humming on and off. Okay, I wondered what that was. It's yeah, it's not much that happens. It's a little bit more realistic for that to be humming. So yeah, let's go tip this into our silo, get this fermenting, and then I'm going to take my tractor up to the shop because we need to get hold of something that is going to allow us to empty that silage clamp. Before we continue, this video is brought to you in partnership with the awesome people at Apex Gaming PCs. I've teamed up with Apex Gaming PCs to create my own custom line of PCs suitable for everybody from beginner farmers to virtual farming experts. Apex Gaming PCs are offering up to $250 off your next purchase just by using my link in the description below. So go check them out. While we're up here at the shop, I think I'm going to refill the tractor with fuel. We're down to half a tank already again. And it makes sense to keep refilling this tractor often. It'll only cost us about £40 to fill it up. Yeah, 47 in total. But that will do the job. Keep us moving. I do like actually how often I have to fill this up. It's quite appropriate, I think. Filling the tractor up every day just makes sense to me. Right, into the shop. And I've decided on this series, I'm going to move very much towards doing a classic equipment series on here. So looking for stuff that's maybe 1990s at the latest. Our tractor is from 1974. The piece of equipment I want to start with is not that I did consider this Horsch, right? But it's 5,500 and that's going to cost us quite a bit. So under front loader tools, I think it is. Yeah, we've got this, a Kverneland silage fork. This is pretty old, as you can tell from the Kverneland logo. We are going to put 3-point attachment on it with spikes. Main color, we've got either old Kverneland red or Kverneland red. And design color, I can go with the green or the old. You know what? I'm going to go with the green. We're only really going to be using this today. We need to use this to empty our silage pit. It's £500 to buy it, but we only have 355 left. As we're only using it today, we're going to lease it. It's only £25 to lease it. And that is pretty perfect for what we need. So we'll back this up here. And yeah, if we can get this silage clamp emptied, we might be able to sell it. Get some of the £5,000 we spent on it. Getting it purchased in the first place. Get some of that back. We should get about 2.5 grand. And that should keep us going a little bit. Certainly should give us enough to initially lease a new mower and windrower and get something a little bit older than our current mowing setup. And yeah, start us on that path to be doing a proper classic survival series. I really love the look of these spikes on the back of this tractor. It looks absolutely brilliant, and this is the reason why I kind of want to go with the classic survival series and this series morphing into that, because very much that feels pretty cool. Now I'm hoping that what I'm going to be able to do is just stick these into this. Oh, is this going to... It won't lower any further down. I don't think I can angle it. Let's see. Oh yeah, there we go. That angles. That's right down. Yeah, my side panel wasn't doing that, but we should be able to just go like that. Pick this up. Bring this round to here. And it holds 1,700 liters, but yeah, straight in. So yeah, we will be able to empty our silage clamp here and get all of this into here without too much fuss. I am very, very pleased about that. Although I am slightly tempted just to get this to the point where we can cover the clamp and leave that fermenting so that we don't have any issues. Although, of course, that means we won't be able to easily buy new equipment. We'd have to go and sell some silage to do that. I think we had 3 or 4 trailerfuls in here, which is sort of 30 odd back and forths. I also managed to tip one a little bit close to the actual input and it's missed, so we might have to get a spade on here, which in itself is not a bad shout. Right, back it up, fill it up, grab it, turn around, and yeah, lots of this. I wonder actually, can I bring this here and empty it in like that? Oh, that's gonna change everything. I can very quickly back and forth now and just fill this up, drive forwards, tip it here, and not have to worry too much. Wow. Okay, we're about to speed things up. I do wonder though what would happen if I sold the clamp out from under this. Would it leave the pile here or would it end up causing me more problems? It might be easier if the silo wasn't here under this. I might give that a go in a moment. We're certainly gonna have to sell silo off without having got everything out, because there's no way to get the stuff that's currently over the wheel or over the tires out and done. So yeah, there is going to be a little bit of finagling to get things sorted. We've got 31,000 litres, 30,000 litres left in here now. So that is going to mean that we've got a fair amount of work still to do. It's probably about 18 more trips back and forth, which is not too bad. And you can see we're making big inroads in here with this. And doing it fairly quickly. I mean, it's only 20 past 11. So it's not too bad. This could be a job that would take us a lot longer. But I'm fairly happy in general with how it's going and how well this is working. We definitely have a thin layer left over. And the more I look at it, the more I think we could do with a spade or a shovel on here to sort things out. Whether that's a shovel on the tractor or whether that's a shovel, a hand shovel. Although I think a hand shovel with the kind of farm we've got here at the moment would be pretty cool. So yeah, I think we might look at that. I'm not looking to get bales on here. Everything I'm looking to do is to be done with loose straw, with loose hay, and with loose silage. So yeah, I don't think we're ever gonna need a bale spike or anything like that. But I think a bucket on the back of this tractor would be pretty useful. Maybe something a little bit different. I want to try and avoid having. I want to try and avoid having a normal front loader on here. I want to try and use the 3-point on this tractor to load stuff up. So I have an idea for some stuff we can use, especially if we're looking to get something into a mixing wagon. There are some options. I've less than 5 loads to go, I think. We've got 9,500 litres in here. The actual clamp itself is fully compacted, but that's because there's not a huge amount in this silo. So I want to see if we can clear this out. And yeah, it's getting harder and harder. The reason why I say less than 5 to go when we have at least 5 loads is because I can't really get at some of this. Some of it is just too low in the silo. You can see that we've got a thin layer. And some of it is, of course, over the tires at the edges. And that's just making things impossible for me to get at it. It's a little bit tougher. So I think at this point we're going to try the thing I was talking about earlier and see if we can actually sell the silo before collecting the rest of this up. And in fact, what we'll be able to do if we sell the silo and we end up with the thin layer here is we'll be able to use this to pick up the rest of it. So let's give this a try. So into my construction, select the demolish. I get all content will be removed too. No. Oh, I can't leave 8,253 litres on the floor. Right, what we're going to have to do then, get as much as we can with this, with the restrictions we have, and then pick up the rest with our piece kit, our forage wagon, and then whatever's left, whatever little bit is left that we can't get at, we will have to it'll have to get removed with it, because we can't really do much. Maybe we'll be able to clear out most of what's in there with this. That would be good. Right, let's not stick this into the tires. So, oh no, forwards. Yeah, this is where careful maneuvering is going to come into it. And yeah, looks like we're just going to be taking it off this layer here. I can only hope that what's sitting in the tires won't get removed when the bunker silo is removed as well. Maybe we'll get lucky and maybe we'll be fine. But I think we're going to lose at least a little bit of this without getting in here with a shovel or something like that. Certainly, we're doing all right as far as getting most of it out. But we're going to struggle to get all of it out with this. In fact, I think the rest I'm going to try and get out with our forage wagon. Okay, let's see how much of the rest of this we can clear out then. Turn her on, drop her down. And the thing I haven't mentioned up to this point is this is all treated as chaff. Having gone into the bunker, it's no longer grass. It's all gone in as chaff. So we'll be able to see exactly how much we've got out of this bunker because it'll be in the in our fermenting silo as chaff as well. Right, let's pull along the side here as close as we can to those tires. See if we can clear as much of this out as possible. Wow, we've already got 7,635 off. Do the same down this side here. This is sure to pick up some gravel and other gump that we wouldn't normally want in our fermenting silo. But needs must as the devil drives at the moment. There's no easy way for us to do this otherwise. If this reads 0 when we've got this out of here, because we've got 8,400 in this trailer, then I think we can probably safely remove this and then just pick up the rest once it's been removed. Getting stuck on the tire through, and oh, it's not picking up that little bit. Okay, that I think is a loss. Let's have a look. How much is in here? This is empty. Perfect. Right. Let's go into the sales screen. Let's go into the construction screen and demolish this. 2,085 is all we're going to get. Never mind. It's been sold. Perfect. We should be able to now just collect the rest of this up with relative ease. Although, I don't know what's happening with that bit there. That seems to have just become hardened. The rest of this, though, should easily get picked up. We just run along the side here. Of course it isn't all going to get easily picked up. Why would that happen? Right, there we go. We've got those little bits of rubbish at the edge there. That's just going to cause this to not work, isn't it? That's got that. And I think that is about as much as we're going to pick. I'm just going to drive this down the middle. See if that picks it. Nope, it's treating it as a hard section. And then I'm going to drive this as close to this lot here as we can as well. See if we can pick up some of this. Nope, that's not going to pick that up either. Overload it, and in it goes. So let's have a look at exactly how much we have in here. Wow, 75,000 liters of chaff. So we will activate that. We will deactivate the grass silage because we don't need to do any more of that. And yeah, I think we're looking at about 150,000 liters of silage off this. That is fantastic. That is absolutely wonderful. So now we just need a little trick to clear up this excess silage we got. I don't think there's much here. There's a small pile there. There's a little bit here and a little bit there. Easiest way to clear that up is to head into the construction menu, into the landscaping, like that. Although that's not the one I want. What I want to think is that. Right, excellent. We will enlarge this so that we completely get rid of that bit that we've had. And then over here, this is going to be a little bit more difficult because it is, I haven't got the paint and terraform everywhere on here, I don't think. So yeah, we're going to need to rework this a little bit more. We've got a lot of dark patches here because of this, so this will sort itself out after a while. This, I think we need to get a shovel and sort out. I think a shovel in general, as I said, is a good idea. So we'll try and sort that out, I think. But now we have £2,300 in the bank. We have a chance to get ready for the next round of mowing. So I'm going to have a quick look in the shop. I'm going to see how much the mowers are. And we might go and sell a little bit of this silage just to see if we can do that. In fact, let's turn the tractor off and go and have a look. So the mower I want, which fits in with what we're doing here, is this one, the Machio Gasparado. That is 25 horsepower, 2.4 meters, which is slightly smaller than, it's about a meter smaller than our current one. And that has either an extension. Okay. So we'll go with the standard. We should be all right. And I'm going to put the hydraulic lifting on it so it's a little bit more modern. So we need 3,000 for that. And for the windrower we need another... we're going to go with the red, actually. We need another 1,300. So 5,000 would do it. We don't need a huge amount. So let's start this up, fold this out. We need £5,000, so that's roughly 10,000 litres. Let's put 10,000 litres into here so that we can go and sell that. 9 and 10, there we go, 10,273. So this shows the power of having this trailer as well. It's nice and easy for us to do everything we need to do grass wise, because this handles it all. And we're down to our old favorite, the train yards, to sell this. Oh, now I have a feeling we can't sell this at the train yard because I bet it only takes bales. Yeah, I don't think there's anywhere down at this train yard that takes silage. I'd be amazed if it did. In fact, I'm fairly sure that all of this must take an auger or something like that to sell at the train yard here. But it looks like loose silage is not something I can sell here. So where is the next best place to sell it? 462 here. Oh, we're not going to make anywhere near as much at the other two places. Biogas plant, that is going to be 306. Animal dealer is 315. Let's head over to the animal dealer. We'll tag that. And yeah, we're not going to get quite as much. But not much I can do about it because it seems we can't sell it here. If you know how to sell new silage here, let me know in the comments. I'm really interested in seeing if we can do that, because the price is about £100 more per 1,000 liters, and that will make a big difference if we can do that. Here's hoping the animal dealer is actually going to take this. Otherwise, it is going to be the biogas plant that we have to sell it at. Bring this over here, and it will take it. Fantastic. Let's get that tipping, unload it, get the money in, and with any luck, we'll have enough to get these new pieces of equipment that we're after. 5,557. That's brilliant. That will do the trick. So we'll head over here and into here. Now, I have got this forage wagon actually leased at the moment. It's going to cost us 3,384 to purchase it. So I do want to do that. First thing I'm going to do, though, is return this. Yes. Okay. And then we'll return the spike we had a minute ago as well, because we have no use for that. And then I want to pop in here to the mowers. We want to purchase this with the hydraulic lifting. Yes, buy that. Yep. Okay. And then we also want to grab the windrower too. So we're going to leave that with the red. We're going to buy that too. And that means we've now got a much more classic setup for our mowing on here. And yeah, it means it's going to take a little bit longer to do, but should be great. So what I'm going to do is going to return this to the farm. And then we will go and grab those 2 new pieces of kit ready for tomorrow. That mower is looking far more appropriate on this tractor. Really pleased with that purchase. And that means that we are all set up to go and get another cut of the grass next time, which is absolutely brilliant. We are looking at having probably somewhere between 100 and 150,000 pounds worth of grass or of silage. In fact, can I fit this in my shed on the back of here? Because I want to leave this on here, because that's the setup we're going to be going with next time. And yep, it will fit in here like that with it lowered. Fantastic. So we'll leave our tractor like that. But yeah, so we've got another cut of silage next time. We'll be using this to do the cut, this to windrow it up. I'm actually going to make a small adjustment to this mod. This hitch here seems to be trying to do top hitch at the moment, and that doesn't work on this tractor because it hitches it, well, up where the top arm is. So I really want it to hitch down the bottom, so I'm going to make a small adjustment to this mod to make it hitch down the bottom for next time. But yeah, we have a total of 170 liters of silage at the moment. If we got the best price for it, which admittedly at the moment is at the train yard, we would get £87,000 come January. And that's just with what we already have. I'm hoping that these prices here are going to come up to match the train yard by the time of best price, because obviously we cannot sell this silage at the train yard if it's not baled, unless one of you guys can let me know in the comments if there's a way to do it. I'm also really interested with your recommendations for older pieces of equipment to use on here. We're looking for stuff from the 70s, 80s and 90s. So let me know the kind of things you'd like to see me use on here. For now, though, I'm going to leave this here. So all that remains is for me to say
thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please leave a like, drop us a comment, and give it a share. Special thanks to all my patrons and channel members. Your support is invaluable in making these videos and helping the channel to grow. For more from Virtual Farmer, check out the links below, follow on Twitch to watch live, and for more videos, subscribe and ring that bell. I will see you next time. Goodbye.